This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corless of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world. If you're wondering why my desk is decked out in all this Figment stuff, well, the reason is we just celebrated the release of the Figment Little Golden Book, which you could pick up at this link. And if you buy it on Amazon through that link, you actually help us here at the show. You help support the show and other aspects of WDWNT. We actually just did a video where I did a full read through the book, and then I also pointed out all the little hidden there's a ton, by the way, all the little hidden references and callbacks and things you might have missed in the book. Please check that out here on the channel. It should be out by the time you're watching this, but we appreciate your viewership and your support. If you do end up buying the book through the link, we really appreciate it. But anyway, here now the news for January 3rd, 2024. The Walt Disney World Resort deal exclusively for Disney Plus subscribers has been announced. It's free dining plans for select vacation packages. Starting January 3rd, 2024, Disney Plus subscribers can get a free dining plan when purchasing a non-discounted 4-night, 4-day vacation package that includes a room at a select Disney Resort hotel and theme park tickets with a park hopper option. The offer is valid for arrivals most nights July 1st through September 30th of 2024. Each plan includes a certain number of meals and snacks based on the number of nights of your stay, and there are over 200 dining locations to choose from. For example, if your family is eager to head to the parks early, you can grab a quick breakfast at your Disney Resort hotel. For lunch, quick bites can be found at locations around all 4 parks, like Pizza Rizzo at Hollywood Studios. I don't really recommend that one, but nonetheless, also the Regal Eagle Smokehouse at EPCOT for a beef brisket sandwich. I wonder, why is Disney only advertising the Muppet restaurants? There are not only just Muppet restaurants at Disney World, for the record. And those with the Disney dining plan, you may end your day at a table service restaurant like the all-you-care-to-enjoy Polynesian-inspired dinner at Ohana at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Of course, you know Ohana means noodles, folks. And don't forget to save room for the legendary Ohana bread pudding. These are just a few of the many ways you can use your dining plans. Please note that reservations are subject to availability. And yes, you can use those snack credits on Dole Whip or a Mickey ice cream bar. If you want more details on the offer, head to WDWNT.com. Also, our friends at Be Our Guest Vacations would be happy to do the work for you and book this so you don't have to think about it or figure it out. So contact them. I'll give you the deets in a few moments. A new Disney Vacation member lounge is coming to Walt Disney World. The new lounge was announced on January 2nd, and construction is set to begin sometime this year. No other details were announced. The announcement reads, construction on a brand new Disney Vacation Club member lounge will begin in 2024 at Walt Disney World. This will be a great place for members to relax and recharge during their day of fun. So the interesting part of this, the existing lounge at Walt Disney World is in the image, or what was the old ImageWorks upstairs at the Imagination Pavilion. They don't have 2 lounges at any Disney resort on Earth, right? So does this mean the ImageWorks one is closing? And why would the ImageWorks one close? Why? Why would they need that space? We'll have to wait and see. But what I'm insinuating is maybe they are finally going to start work on a new Figment attraction, which I would be overjoyed to talk about here on this show. I can't wait. The D23 event just a couple months away. I think we're in for some big stuff, as I said on the last show. This could be part of it. The Disney 100 celebrations at EPCOT were slated to end on December 31st of last year, but many of the offerings are still available. In September of 2023, Disney 100 decorations were added throughout the entrance area and World Celebration as part of the centennial offerings at EPCOT. The still present decor includes character banners outside the park, a platinum Mickey statue in front of the giant 100 at the front of World Showcase, and a Disney 100 character mural on the construction walls that line the West Walkway to World Showcase. To celebrate Disney's 100th anniversary, Mickey and Minnie began greeting guests in the lobby of the Magic Eye Theater at the Imagination Pavilion, both wearing their platinum outfits. And Mickey and Minnie are still greeting guests in those costumes set against the purple and silver backdrop. Soarin' Over California returned to EPCOT in September for a limited time to celebrate the 100th anniversary. A Disney 100 medallion was added to the sign to indicate the special offering. At this time, guests can still catch their departure to Soarin' Over California, meaning this offering is still available for you to smell the orange groves while you can. A sign outside of the attraction's entrance confirms that Soarin' Over California is currently being offered. A new light show debuted as part of the 100th anniversary at EPCOT on Spaceship Earth. That show is still being offered for the time being as well. We spoke to guest relations to check, and they said, yep, it's still being offered until further notice. So this is interesting. The Disney 100 celebration was supposed to end on December 31st. Everything that was a part of it at EPCOT is still rolling, but any day now that can change. So keep that in mind. We still do not know when they're going to take all of this away. My hope is that Soarin' over California will stay because I think it's the better version of Soarin'. I know some of you don't agree. We'll have to wait and see. The menu at the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue has seen some cuts, leaving guests with fewer choices, or in fact, no choices for the family-style restaurant. The restaurant, of course, is located in Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The majority of the removed items are from the Reach for the Sides section of the menu. You have to read it like that. The removed items include the Married Spuds, which were loaded potato barrels drizzled with Green Goddess dressing, cheese sauce, and seasoned barbecue spices. The Force Field fried pickles were jumbo pickle spears coated with a dill-flavored breading and fried to perfection. The Mean Old Potato Salad was home-style with red skin potatoes, and the Campfire Roasted Vegetables, a variety of roasted seasonal vegetables, which was plant-based. Potato barrels, which are plant-based, were also added instead to the sides menu, possibly to replace the Married Spuds. No description is included with the item on the Walt Disney World official site, so they're probably just plain potato barrels. As of this change, the following options are guests-only choices on the side menu, and they're not really choices because they're just going to bring them all out now. You may remember before you picked some sides, sometimes they'd bring them all out for you anyway, but you had to pick sides before. Now you don't pick anything. So there are those potato barrels. There's the Claw Veggie Slaw, which is plant-based. Slinky Dog's Mac and Cheese. It's written in a weird way, I'm sorry. And the Buckin Baked Beans, which are plant-based, as well as the Cowpoke Corn on the Cob. We also noticed that the Rex's Romaine and Kale Salad had been dropped from the Get a Wiggle on Your Greens lineup. This leaves guests with only two greens options, the Rootin' Tootin' Tomato Salad and the Wheezy's Watermelon Salad. Again, they used to bring you all the salads anyway. Now they just bring you those two. This restaurant, you know, my first review is okay if you've watched the review here on the channel. I went back and it was mostly inedible. It was even worse. And this, they got rid of the only two things I loved, which I think were food-wise, were I like the plant-based sausage. But sides-wise, those Married Spuds and those fried pickles were my favorite thing there, other than the cocktails, which you have to order separately and pay for in addition. And those are gone. I'm not going back. I'm done with this restaurant, and you should be too. There's no characters. It's a cute interior, but it's a waste. I think it's a waste. I think it's very bad, and there's so many better table service offerings in this park, right? You go to Brown Derby, Hollywood and Vine. We have a video review up. Hollywood and Vine, the last time I ate there, blew me away. Like, that used to be really bad. They've gotten very good over time. And then, of course, Sci-Fi and Primetime, two of my favorites. Primetime's new menu, spectacular. My top two, Derby and Primetime. Places to eat, and Sci-Fi for the atmosphere, and the food's at least okay. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT, and a team will design your next magical vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts to the Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. They're also able to book unforgettable VIP tours where you and your group can experience the ultimate park day. And the best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. And they'll help you with that free dining offer as well. Turkey leg lovers will want to check out the new Walt Disney World t-shirt that features the famous theme park snack. We found the shirt in Fantasy Fair, the exit gift shop of Mickey's Filler Magic. We assume it'll be in more places soon. The shirt is $29.99. It has a cartoon turkey leg that's steaming hot against a black and orange background. It has a hidden Mickey in the skin. It's kind of gross. The turkey leg sits in a yellow napkin patterned with red Mickey heads. Turkey leg and Walt Disney World are printed at the bottom of the design. At Walt Disney World, the famous turkey legs are available from Liberty Square Market and Prince Eric's Village Market during the day. And once those close, Sleepy Hollow will have them after 9 p.m. at Magic Kingdom. The Fife and Drum Tavern in EPCOT also has them as well. I hate turkey legs, and I think the shirt looks gross, but maybe I'm in the minority. I don't know. 2024 is finally here, and what better way to kick off the new year than with a new cookie from Gideon's Bakehouse at Disney Springs. It's the Maple Walnut Chocolate Chip Cookie. This month's menu features art of Poppy, an ice fairy with a warm heart. The Maple Walnut Chocolate Chip Cookie is $6.92. You can read the review at WDWNT.com. I tried it. I don't know how I feel about it. It was okay. Pixar Fest is returning to Disneyland Resort later this year, and new concept art offers a first look at a sculpture coming to Main Street, USA. Pixar Fest will be held April 26th through August 4th of 2024. The sculpture will be located in Town Square and features Remy from Ratatouille, Squirt, Nemo, and Dory from Finding Nemo, May, Miriam, Priya, and Abby from Turning Red, Doug and Russell from Up, Ember and Wade from Elemental, and Woody, Buzz, and Jessie from the Toy Story franchise. Pixar Fest will be celebrated at Disneyland Resort, theme parks, hotels in the downtown Disney district. The all-new daytime parade, Better Together, a Pixar Pals celebration, will debut at California Adventure, and at Disneyland, Together Forever, a Pixar nighttime spectacular, will return with some all-new scenes. Instagram user La Gorita For You shared a video from her recent trip to Disneyland showing an Autopia car that ended up somehow off the track. The video was posted a few weeks ago, and Gorita took the video the week before that, sometime around December 17th. You can watch the video. You're seeing it right now, but you can also watch it on our website. Gorita took the video from the car behind the red one that went off the track. The red car looks like it has backed up onto the road next to the track, running into the nearby planter. Guests in the video appear uninjured and are waiting for cast members to help. Autopia cars, of course, do not have a reverse function, so a guest driving can't make it do so unless the engine fails or you let go of the gas and it goes backwards down the hill and then somehow jumps the rail. It appears that's what happened here. This is not a regular occurrence, so I wouldn't worry about it, but it's interesting that it happened. We have over 6 months until the opening of Fantasy Springs at Tokyo DisneySea, but significant landmarks in the new area are visible from the Disney Resort Line monorail, as is the Fantasy Springs Hotel. The hotel faces the road, making it the most obvious element of the expansion at DisneySea. As we pass the hotel, the facade of Elsa's Ice Palace is just barely visible on the North Mountain. The hotel's exterior is nearly complete with pink walls and white trim. There are 2 wings of the hotel branching out from the central building. There's still scaffolding around that central building, including the main entrance. Hotel guests will have their own access to Fantasy Springs as well. The hotel is located right next to the monorail's Bayside station. From the station, we could see construction materials grouped in the tunnels of the hotel. And peeking around the hotel, some of Peter Pan's Neverland is visible. This looks like a giant upside-down flower, a structure in the Pixie Hollow section of Neverland. A large round rock to the right is part of the mountains that surround Fantasy Springs and, according to concept art, is home to the Native American tribe of Neverland. Scrim and scaffolding surround structures along the edge of the land, and a themed fence appears to be made of uneven planks of wood. The main attraction of Peter Pan's Neverland will put guests on flying boats like the classic Peter Pan's Flight, but with a different story and new technology. Concept art of the area also includes Captain Hook's pirate ship as a restaurant and Skull Rock. Beyond Peter Pan's Neverland, we could see more of Frozen Kingdom. Arendelle Castle rises above the trees with green towers and brown roofs. The mountains rise to a snowy peak where we have a better view of Elsa's Ice Palace. And beyond that are more green mountains. There are several cranes in Fantasy Springs for installing more large and tall elements. Frozen Kingdom will have some similarities to the world of Frozen at Hong Kong Disneyland and the land being built in Paris, but it will have an entirely new attraction called Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. Unlike Hong Kong Disneyland, guests will be able to dine inside Arendelle Castle, though they won't be able to do that in Paris either. As we pass an access road, we can see mountains covered in soft moss and foliage. They're on both sides of the road, which will create more dimension. The third land in Fantasy Springs is Rapunzel's Forest, which will have a brand new tangled boat ride. We previously saw Rapunzel's Tower under construction. It's looking great. Can't wait for Fantasy Springs, June 6th, opening at DisneySea. Cannot wait. For the absolute latest on all these stories and those that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. You also can watch this show early sometimes. In fact, right now, on Tuesday, this is being live streamed to our WIGS members. So hi to the WIGS members watching live, and if you want to take part in that, join the WIGS. Join today. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corless saying, enjoy the rest of your today, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
WDW News Tonight is our weekly comedy show combining the news of the week, comedy segments, thoughtful discussions, insane characters, parody commercials, games, and more. Watch live on Thursdays at 9 p.m. and become a Wigs member to get access to a bonus post show. Watch WDW News Tonight episodes anytime and live on YouTube, or get the audio-only version on iTunes and other podcast services.